And I want to kind of recap and go over some of the big things that made a difference in my life, especially in terms of my business and my finances. So at this time, I have a net worth that's approaching $500,000. I'm like almost a half a millionaire, almost. It's a bit less right now, but I'm very close to hitting that milestone. 2020, I should do that. And you know, for me, that's a huge achievement because I was $23,000 in debt 10 years ago. Hey, what's going on everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over RaikenProfit.com. And in this video, I want to share with you 9 things which have really had a huge impact. 9 decisions that I made over the last about 6 or 7 years that have really just had a huge impact on my life. Most importantly, my business and my finances. And if I didn't make these decisions, if I didn't put the effort forward to learn these, to take action on, to put my time into these 9 decisions and actually follow through on them, my life would have been completely different. So, you know, it wasn't a long time ago when I was completely broke. When I was 21, I got arrested, I went to jail. I'm 33 years old now, so that's what, like 12 years ago. I was in jail, I got locked up, I was on probation, I was 240 pounds, I was smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. You probably know my story, but I was done. I didn't have any education. At the time, I was working at pizzerias, Namco, Toys R Us, delivering pizzas. I was completely broke. And when I was about 26 years old, everything changed and I learned about reselling. I learned about making money online. I learned about all the different things that I've been, you know, taking action on over the last 7 years. If you've been following me, I was broke. I had no knowledge. I didn't know anything about YouTube, internet marketing, e-commerce. I mean, I was a joke. And I was hanging out with the wrong people. And you know, I've got a list of these 9 things that have really made a big difference. So I kind of want to just go through them. Some of these are actual things I've done, others are mindsets, but hopefully this can help you if you're in a similar position that I was in, where maybe you're broke, or maybe you're trying to build your business, or you want your freedom, you want to be able to quit your job, you want to do something you love. So number 1, I'm so glad that I decided to build multiple income streams. When I first started, you know, my business, I was flipping bicycles on Craigslist, and I was learning from a guy named Chris, the Bonafide Hustler on YouTube. And you know, I was flipping bikes and I was having success, but very early on, I realized that markets and, you know, conditions can change, and you've got to make sure that you have multiple streams of income, because you can get in big trouble if you have all your eggs in one basket. And I learned quite quickly, you know, I was living in Connecticut. When winter came, bicycles weren't selling anymore, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize that. And I had to adapt very quickly. I moved into Amazon FBA, moved into selling clothing, and at a very early you know, age in my reselling business entrepreneurship career, I realized you gotta have multiple streams of income. And over the last 7 years, I've built up so many income streams, from eBay to Amazon, Kindle publishing, you know, affiliate marketing, internet marketing, selling my own products, partnerships, membership websites, so many different income streams. And you know, for me, over the last 7 years, there's been times where things have gone wrong. I remember when my Kindle publishing business was doing over $10,000 a month, and then boom, it got chopped in half. And now, you know, I'll be lucky to make $1,000 or $2,000 off of 200 ebooks I published on Kindle. I don't really put my time and effort into it anymore. So, you know, if you don't water a garden, it's gonna die. But that was just an example right there. Nowadays, I have multiple income streams. I have YouTube as an income stream, Google AdSense. YouTube's been having some issues with me lately. My AdSense has been going really, it's been performing poorly because my videos haven't been getting a ton of views, and I've been going through some growth challenges. Thankfully, I'm not relying only on my Google AdSense program. I've got my YouTube channel monetized in multiple ways, and I have an e-commerce business and an eBay business, and we do consignment and FBA and all these different things. So, you know, to kind of make my point, having multiple income streams really saved my finances. Number 2, probably one of the best decisions I made in my business was starting a YouTube channel. Not only for income, but I believe the income came in direct response to all the relationships and the networking that all the relationships and networking that I had put myself through and created over the last 7 years. I've built relationships with people who have helped me to make over $100,000, $200,000 just in a single year based on one relationship. Matter of fact, one of my good friends who I had met at a networking event each of us has made over $150,000 from one affiliate relationship over the last 2 years. And that's just because we went and we networked and we met each other in the real life, and it never would have happened if it wasn't for that in YouTube. So, I'm so blessed to have started YouTube, and I really recommend to anyone out there, document your journey on YouTube because the relationships are so powerful. So I'm so grateful for YouTube, and that was a great decision I made, in my late 20s, starting my channel. Investing in stocks. So investing in stocks has been a great decision for me, and I don't pick and choose stocks individually. I have lately because the market's been down so much. I've been picking some, Facebook up, and I've been picking up some, various oil stocks and some different restaurant stocks because things have been down so much. But for the most part, I like to let time and compound interest, or compounding, just the compound effect, take place because, I like to invest in index funds. So I have a Vanguard account, and every single month I have $1,000 plus. It's been set at $1,000. Pull out of my account and invest into my SEP IRA. So I have a SEP IRA that I invest in, and I have $1,000 a month go in. Sometimes I invest a lot more at the end of the year because my accountant will say, hey, you're able to invest $46,000, you only got 12. If you want to take your tax liability down, and they kind of give me a number based on my income, how much I could put into my SEP IRA. And I love investing into my stock market account, my Vanguard, for 2 reasons. One, when I invest into it, it brings down my tax liability. Now, I'm not gonna be able to use that money for down the road, but it's saving me money on taxes. And 2, compound interest. One of the keys to building wealth is letting your money work for you over time. And I've built my account to over 6 figures just in a short 5-year period or less, investing in my SEP IRA. So look into a Vanguard account. The fees are very low. I read a book 5+ years ago called Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins, and it just had a huge impact on my finances. And there was another book by Ramit Sethi, I believe that's his name. It was called Get Rich. I forget. Someone leave a comment down below, but that was another great book that I read. So investing in stocks, my Vanguard account, was a huge decision that really paid off so far. Number 4, investing in real estate. So many people told me, don't invest in real estate. It's too risky. You're gonna get burned as a landlord. I know somebody who invested in real estate and they lost it all within 6 months. And now I've only been investing in real estate for about 1.5 years, probably coming up on 2 years soon, but it's been nothing but a great experience so far. And I believe when it comes to real estate, you need to make sure that you do things correctly. A lot of people get in trouble with real estate because they just rush. They rush everything. They don't do their due diligence. They're not running background checks. They're not running employment reports. They're not doing their research up front, and they're getting burned on the back end. Now, I'm sure I'll get burned eventually and something will go wrong, but you can't outsource all your learning and all your education. You got to put the upfront work in to make sure you're making the right investment, that you're investing in something that's aligned with your goals. So, real estate has been great. I've been cash flowing sometimes $500, $1,000, but usually over $1,000 a month on my 2 properties each and every month. And it's great because it's building long-term wealth for me. I've got 2 two-family, multifamily properties. One of the mortgages is $1,350, another one is $1,500. The rents coming in are right now, one of them's at $2,500, the other one's at $2,450. So we're cash flowing. My tenants are paying down my mortgage, they're paying my taxes, they're paying my insurance, and I'm building this long-term wealth. Because when you're self-employed, when you go to retire, I'm not gonna have a pension plan, I'm not gonna have money coming in. So building that real estate portfolio right now has been a great decision. Another great decision that I made was investing in self-development, investing in courses, investing in books that I've read. It has made such a huge impact on my ability to be able to keep my money and grow my money. And I talked about this in a previous video, but the difference between somebody who makes a lot of money and is broke versus someone who makes a lot of money and has money is mindset. Vehicle is important for building wealth, but keeping wealth, keeping your income and growing it long-term, I'm not talking short-term within a 1 to 3 year period, anyone can make money and keep money, but over a 5, 10, 15 year period, it's all mindset. So I'm so glad that in my early 20s to late 20s to now I'm 33 years old, I'm consistently educating and investing in myself, because that's how you overflow your cup to be able to give more value and have the mindset that's sharp enough to be able to go through the maze of life. So that's been a big thing that I'm really happy about. Learning about affiliate marketing and digital marketing has been another huge just decision that I'm so glad that I learned how to, create my own products. I'm so glad that I learned about YouTube and how to create content and keyword research and how to build relationships and affiliate marketing. I love internet and affiliate marketing so much more in terms of like income and profitability versus e-commerce and physical products, because with affiliate marketing, with YouTube, when I'm creating my own membership sites and selling my own digital products, the profit margins are so high, especially if you know how to drive traffic organically through Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and you understand value and content marketing. I mean, I'm telling you right now, it's really just had a huge impact on my finances, and I recommend that each and every one of you learn about digital marketing and building your own brand. It's huge. Gary Vaynerchuk creates awesome content about that. Hiring a bookkeeper and a CPA has been another one of my best decisions that I've made. A lot of people say, I'm gonna do my own taxes, I'm gonna do my own bookkeeping. Why am I gonna spend $300 a month or $200 a month on a bookkeeper? Why am I gonna spend $1,500 on an amazing CPA? And the reason why I feel that it's been such a great decision is because it's been able to save so much time. It's been able to relieve so much stress. I've been able to focus my time and effort on the things that really make a difference, like building new income streams and learning about Amazon and learning about YouTube and learning about digital marketing and building relationships and investing in myself. The time that you spend investing in yourself and your business is gonna make you money, but if you're spending all your time doing things that you don't like and that you're not that good at, it can hurt you. And I've had tips and tricks and strategies that my CPA and my bookkeeper has shared with me that has saved me and it made me tens of thousands of dollars. So that's something that's just so important to keep in mind right there. Investing in my team. Investing in my team has been another huge decision that's really shaped and molded and impacted my business and my finances. And again, this comes back to the same point that I was making. Even though you're spending money on a CPA and a bookkeeper, you're getting that expertise, you're saving your time, you're not wasting your energy. We only have a certain amount of energy each and every day to build and grow and create. So the same applies with a team. When you have a team, you can focus on the high leverage things and you could save your energy to only do the things that make the biggest impact. Right now with my YouTube channel, I have an entire team. They create the thumbnails, they edit all the videos, they're creating the descriptions, they're creating the tags, they're helping out in the comments, they're sharing, they're promoting the videos. There's no way in a million years I'd be able to run a YouTube channel and post consistently. Over the last 7 years, I've posted thousands of videos. There's no way I'd be able to do that and build a Kindle publishing business and a YouTube channel and an eBay business right now. Right? We have a huge warehouse right now where we're processing thousands and thousands of dollars worth of products each and every week, running an Amazon FBA business, launching all these different things that I'm doing. And I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm really not. I'm not special at all. I'm nothing. I'm just an average guy doing my own thing. But what I'm trying to impress upon you is that you can do it, but you've got to leverage your time and understand the value of your time. And hiring a team has been huge because there's two types of people who run a business. There's somebody who's in the business and always working on the business and they're stuck in the business. And then there's someone who works on the business. They're the visionary, they're the creator. They're able to take an idea and they have their team be able to help them to bring it to fruition instead of being stuck on that hamster wheel in the business. And there's only so much you can scale and grow if you do everything on your own. We only have 24 hours in a day. So investing in my team for YouTube, in my eBay business, I'm not listing anymore. I'm not taking the pictures with my YouTube. I'm not editing with my Kindle publishing business. We have over 200 books published. I didn't write any of the books. I outsourced it. And I'm focusing on doing the things and putting my time towards the things that are really gonna make a big impact. So, learning to outsource and hire people from Fiverr, from Upwork, from Online Jobs PH, learning how to manage people. It's been a big, just had a huge impact and such a big decision in my life. And the last two things I wanna talk about is fitness. Hiring a personal trainer was one of the best decisions that I ever made because it gave me the energy, it gave me the confidence. Are you like me? When you're gaining weight or you're not feeling well and you're feeling insecure, it takes you away from your vision, it takes you away from your goals. Do you ever feel like when you're gaining weight and you're not strong and you're not healthy that it's hard to work on your dream because you just feel like crap? I'm sure this affects others stronger than others, but for me, hiring my personal trainer and losing the weight and going from, at the time I was like 205, 206, and now I'm at 175 pounds, the confidence that it brought, the energy, it just makes you proud, right? It makes you proud to know I'm working every single day towards becoming the best version of myself, and the energy that it's giving me and the confidence and the love, it's just been huge. So focusing on my health, focusing on hiring a personal trainer was a great decision that I made. Highly recommend one. And traveling. I feel like one of the biggest things that built my character, built my business, built my ability to be able to communicate and express myself, built my skill set of being able to create value and, you know, put it all on the line and, you know, be risk adverse and do everything that I'm doing is traveling and meeting so many amazing people. I feel like one of the number one ways that I've been able to grow is by surrounding myself with people who are way just on a whole nother level than me, physically, spiritually, mentally, financially. I went on a 90-day road trip across the country. I remember I documented quite a bit of it. At the time, I was a little overweight. I was not the healthiest. I was going through my own challenges, but meeting all these various people and hitting the road and seeing different just people and the way they live and opportunities, it really sculpted who I am. And I highly recommend being able to build a business such as an Amazon FBA business or a Kindle publishing business or a YouTube business or internet marketing, finding ways to add value. I have a friend of mine who he just built a blog and now he's crushing it with his blog and he's able to travel and the guy's crushing it because he built a business that's now allowing him to not be, you know, to travel but not be stuck in one place. So that's why I love these various internet businesses that I'm involved in. And if you're in a position where you're like, I'm broke, I'm unhealthy, I'm miserable, my life sucks, I don't know how to change it, just know that myself and there's been hundreds and thousands of others who have been in that same position and you could change if you're willing to change. So with that being said, hopefully these 9 decisions I made, maybe making an impact on your life, has given you hope, inspiration, motivation to go out there and change your life and make it happen. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.